Alrighty, what is going on, everybody out there, and welcome to another fan game of the week, where I like to take a look at some of the cool and interesting fan games I find on my journeys throughout the internet. Today we're going to be taking a look at possibly one of the coolest remakes I've seen in a long time. This is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 2D. So let's jump right in and take a look. Alrighty, we got a bunch of files. I've been testing out a little bit, so we'll just do a brand new game. We'll go with Link. That's pretty close to my real name, so it's pretty tight. There we go. Alrighty, then we will just start this game. Oh, wrong button. There we go. We will start the game. So for those out there who are familiar with Ocarina of Time, it plays pretty, well, it doesn't play the same, but they've redone everything pretty much in the same way, if that makes any sense. So like this opening cutscene, this was in the original Ocarina of Time, and they have redone this in the 2D style that they are using for the game. So that's pretty cool, actually. I mean, I've seen this a billion times, though, so... I mean, I don't know. It's pretty neat. So I think I should probably give just a little bit of a background about the game. So I'm sure a lot of people out there have heard of Ocarina of Time 2D before. There have been multiple projects started to try and recreate this game in the 2D style. I think there was one in 2010 that got canceled, and then I think way back in 2007, that was the first project I'd heard on this, but that got canceled too. If you can believe it, the guy who started the 2007 project, he faked his own death just so he could get out of making the game. I am not making that up. As crazy as that sounds, that's what he did. There was that much pressure from the community and fans for him to make the game, so he faked his own death, I believe, just to get out of making the game. Enough about the past, though. Let's talk about this game. So this is a brand new game. It has no ties to any of the previous attempts to remake this. I don't think the team behind this has an official name, but I think I believe on their website it says, as of this video, they're about, I think, like 15% done with making the game. And I mean, they've been making pretty good progress, so I think this might be the first Ocarina of Time 2D remake that actually gets fully completed. At least I hope so, because this is actually, it's a pretty fun game, and it is extremely well done. So, enough talking though, why don't I actually show you what the game's about. So, I mean, as you can see, it is exactly what the name says it is. It is Ocarina of Time in the 2D style. It's pretty similar to, like, A Link to the Past, if any people out there have played that. Might be the best 2D Zelda out there. It's not my personal favorite, but a lot of people really enjoy A Link to the Past. And this is very similar to that. A lot of the sprites in this game are borrowed from that game, like these rocks are from that game, I believe. I can tell because they kind of have, like, that 8-looking thing on top of them. So... I mean, that's not a big deal, though, because for all of the sprites that they reuse, a lot of these are brand new. Like, most of the trees and houses are completely new, and it is just really cool. So, it follows, like I was saying before, this follows the actual Ocarina of Time games, pretty much to a fault, almost, I'd say. Like, we need to go get the Kokiri sword, so we will go over and get that. Booyah! I'm borrowed for a while, I'm sure to practice. Please. So, we will equip that. I'll just give you a brief look at kind of the pause screen. I mean, they've got everything. You've got your settings, your equipment, your items, and your map. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. Pretty standard stuff. Alrighty, I think now we just need to get the shield. And we will go do that. I think it's 40 coins, I believe, so we better start stockpiling. Wow, coins? What am I saying? Jeez, I got Mario on the brain. 40 rupees. There we go. So, yeah, they've remade this with a surprising amount of accuracy. I mean, a lot of this stuff is pretty dead on to how the original Kokiri Forest is. I mean, it does feel a little bit smaller, but, I mean, what can you do? That's what transitioning something from 2D to 3D does. It makes everything feel just a little bit smaller, at least in my opinion. I don't know, I think a lot of games out there do this kind of transition that happens. Alrighty, there we go. So close, just one more. Terrific. I'm pretty greedy. I'll take everything I can out of a place. Alrighty. Here we go. Do. Nice. Got the shield. We will equip it. So, I mean, the shield works, I can't really remember how it worked in A Link to the Past, but it's always automatically up. So, I mean, you don't need to press a button to use the shield at all. It just kind of happens. Alrighty. Jeez, there we go. Alrighty, there he is. The big great Deku Tree himself. Alrighty, I'm not gonna do any voices on this video. I think in all my past videos I've tried voices, but they just come out horribly. So I don't want to ruin the great Deku Tree's reputation by me doing an awful voice. So I do actually have a gripe with this game, and you're going to see it in this dungeon. So because of the top-down perspective, it makes some things look a little bit weird. Like this dungeon, at least to me, it looks really, really weird. I mean, just the perspective that everything's in, and I think most of these are all custom sprites. So, I don't know, it just looks really weird. It looks super flat to me. Like, right here, it's almost impossible to tell that you can jump off of that ledge, unless you play the original game, for instance. I mean, it's not a big deal, but most of the dungeons do deal with kind of that verticality. Like, the Deku Tree has, like, 5 layers throughout the whole dungeon, so it's a little bit weird, but I don't know, it's just a small issue I have. After a while, you do get used to it, but like right here, it looks super weird to me. I mean, the minimap helps a little bit, but I don't know. Just something I've noticed. Alright, press C to aim, C to fire. I got the recovery heart. Alright, we better equip that slingshot. There we go. So, they do add something pretty cool right here. So, as you can see, if you kind of look on the upper right corner of the screen, you'll see how I have that green arrow. That lets you change from this top-down perspective to kind of a side perspective like this. And so it lets you jump, it gives you the Mario sound, which is pretty funny. But, I mean, for those of you who might have played, like, Zelda 2 The Adventure of Link or Link's Awakening, this is pretty similar to that, where you kind of take on the, oh my gosh, can I hit it? Where you kind of take on the, there we go, the side perspective. And I mean, they use that feature, they use it a lot throughout, at least this dungeon. There's a couple areas it happens. I haven't gotten past the Great Deku Tree, so I'm not sure if it's as prevalent, but I think it's a pretty cool idea, actually. It definitely helps with some of the more awkward-looking parts of the game. Like, I mean, right here, this faked me out so much, so that, that's actually kind of an upward web, if you remember the original game, but I don't know, it messed me up for the longest time. Alrighty, nailed it. Actually, yeah, we need to go down here and we need to get a Deku stick. Alrighty, there are a couple glitches, as you just saw. I kind of got stuck in between, I don't know, like in the air. It was weird. Alrighty, we will equip the Deku stick. There we go. Nailed it. Got the compass. I don't know, I think the compass might be like the lamest weapon in or not weapon, I guess item in Zelda. I never ever use the compass. I've always found it pointless. I don't know if it's just me, but I've never needed the compass before. Oh, come on. Ugh, that's alright. So I am going to be stockpiling on these Deku sticks. Later in the dungeon, we do need, I guess not really a lot of them, but it definitely helps to have a bunch of Deku sticks. So I will just be getting, I'll just get one more just for the sake of it. Alright. Come on. There we go. We will... I guess we gotta wait for this. I do like how they have kind of that sprite on the right hand side to indicate how long it's going to be until your Deku stick is burnt to death. I think that's pretty cool. I would have loved an indicator like that in the original game. I don't think there was one. There we go. Nailed it. "23 is number 1, am I right? I don't even need to hear him say that to remember that. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do I think you're a traitor? That... probably. No one ever rats out their brothers, man. Alrighty, like right here, I don't know, the perspective's a little weird. Alrighty, come on, Skulltula. You want some of this? Good thing I stockpiled on my Deku sticks. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Nailed it. Not a surprise. I don't want to fight those things, so I'm just going to run really fast. Oh, come on. I was in there. They shouldn't be able to hit me. Alrighty, so, just a quick shout out. So I've never actually beaten Goma in this one. So you might see me die. Not a big surprise, but... Goma is really hard to beat in 2D, I'm just saying. Alrighty. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike the eye. Alrighty, not a biggie. I do like how they handle this. So, like in the other game, you have to look up and then you see Goma. And for this, you go to this perspective and you see Goma, which is pretty neat. There we go. Alrighty. I need the heart, man. Give it to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna let those spawn. There's no way. Oh, if they spawn, then it's game over for me. No way. Oh my gosh, yeah, I've never gotten this far for some reason. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's normal or not, but that is super funny. Oh wow. Oh wow. Alrighty, so now I'm in brand new territory. I've never been this far before. probably a good spot to end, but I want to see what it's like outside of the forest. I kind of want to know if they have Hyrule Field done. Alrighty, Wicked Man of the Desert. Oh, look at this, another cutscene. He's a little less fearsome when he is in sprite form. I'm just gonna come out and say it. You don't get really good depth on his nose, because, man, Ocarina of Time Ganondorf, it might be weird to say, but he has, like, the biggest nose I have ever seen. It's hilarious. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird for thinking that. I don't know. Alrighty, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, Nehru, Furore or something. Oh, they're gonna tell me. Yep. Goddess of Wisdom. Furore. Goddess of Courage. Or is it Furore? I don't know, I'm super bad at pronunciations for these things. And since Zelda doesn't have voice acting, that further leads me to say things super wrong. Yeah, not really, not much to say anymore while this cutscene's going. I guess I can talk about the game a little bit more. So, looking on their website, they do have plans to add in some bonus content. Who knows if they'll get that far? I think they will. They seem to be doing really well, but they've said they have plans for online multiplayer, which would be really cool to see. They have plans for some bonus, completely brand new dungeons they want to add. So, I mean, they've got some pretty cool long-term plans if you want to check it out. I think they started this project last year, I believe. I could be wrong on that. And they've had some pretty good progress on this, so I think this is worth following if you're interested in the game and the gameplay. It plays pretty similarly to, like, A Link to the Past, but, you know, I don't think that's a bad thing by any means. Wow, I just realized that I sounded like I was closing out the video right there, but I'm really not. I really want to see Hyrule Field, and then I'll stop the video. Alright, I kind of wish I could skip the cutscenes a little bit. Alrighty, man, it sounds like they had a lot of fun making this, because there's some fun sound effects. I mean, there's that Mortal Kombat reference when I was beating Goma. Really fun stuff. Alrighty, got the emerald. Terrific. Alrighty. I entreaty, Navi. Goodbye. Now it's just a giant tree that doesn't talk. Just a quick shout out, but if they ever made Majora's Mask like this, I would be all over that in a heartbeat. Gah, can you imagine? Fierce Deity 2D? Gah. Forget about it, that'd be so sick. Oh, I would be all over that. Alrighty. Let's go out. Oh, they got the Lost Woods too. It's pretty neat. I didn't really explore the Lost Woods just in this Fangame of the Week, but I mean, I have in previous playthroughs and they've done it pretty well. It's pretty neat. Alrighty. Got the Ocarina. I probably won't. No offense, Raya, but once Zelda gives me her Ocarina, I'll be all over that. Alrighty. Oh, wait, what?
Holy shit!
No way. No, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. I guess I'm really not supposed to be coming this way, right? Oh my gosh. Must have been the mushrooms. Oh my gosh. I'll be honest, I don't know what that was about. It was weird, that's for sure. I think it might have been a joke saying that I'm not supposed to come this far because it's incomplete, but hilarious. I love it. That's awesome. So yeah, they have quite a bit of the at least the graphics done for Hyrule Field. Castletown seems pretty well done. Oh, nice. They even got the pot room. What the heck? Oh my gosh. No steel pot. Oh my gosh. Alright. So I thought this was a fairly straight remake of Ocarina of Time, but they seem to be adding just tons of their own stuff into this, and oh my gosh. It's pretty funny. Have you heard about the... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. This is... Alrighty, so... And as you can see, at least in Castletown, a lot of this stuff isn't done. So... Alrighty, so... I think I just got stuck on this wall. Okay. Well, you know, I think that's a pretty good place to end on, me stuck on the wall. So, once again, this has been Ocarina of Time 2D. It's a lot of fun, and it's a really well-crafted remake of Ocarina of Time, but in the 2D Link to the Past style. I highly recommend you check it out. There are some slight hiccups, there's a lot of glitches, as you can see right now, and some of the, like, the Deku Tree was a little bit weird to play through, but overall... the Ocarina of Time 2D team seems to be adding just a lot of their own personal flair and style to it. And I think it serves pretty well. It's a lot of fun. So I highly recommend you check it out. If you want to check it out, I will throw up a link in the description below. Thanks for watching this fan game of the week, and I will catch you later.